Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. We have a huge indictment. That's right, FBI Director James Comey has been shipped. He is indicted. A grand jury in the Eastern District of Virginia has decided that Comey should face justice. That's right, it had nothing to do with Donald Trump. He had a grand jury before him, and they decided the preponderance of the evidence points to the fact that James Comey, he is guilty of lying and obstruction of justice, and it couldn't happen to a worse human being. So thankfully, he's going to face justice, but Comey is pushing back. He has issued a threat to Donald Trump, and we're going to show you that right after you. Please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, former FBI Director James Comey was indicted by a federal grand jury Thursday on judgment of making false statements and obstruction of justice. Of course, this goes to his congressional testimony. He denies that he had anything to do with the illegal practices of the Russia collusion probe and leaking information to the press. Of course, we know this is all phony baloney. He is busted dead to rights, but he is still going to fire back at Trump officials. He's not helping his case, but of course, we all know what kind of guy Comey is. So let's take a look at what he had to say.
My family and I have known for years that there are costs to standing up to Donald Trump, but we couldn't imagine ourselves living any other way. We will not live on our knees, and you shouldn't either. Somebody that I love dearly recently said that fear is the tool of a tyrant, and she's right. But I'm not afraid, and I hope you're not either. I hope instead you are engaged, you are paying attention, and you will vote like your beloved country depends upon it, which it does. My heart is broken for the Department of Justice, but I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial and keep the faith.
Oh, so you're not going to live on your knees. That's great, James. Why don't you just face justice like every other human being? Just like Donald Trump had to face justice in your idiotic lawfare cases there on the left-wing resistance side of the political ledger. And you know what? Nobody is above the law. And you're going to get your due process, and you're going to get your defense, and the evidence is going to be presented. And if you're innocent, you'll be cleared of the charges. And it looks like you're going to be in a very favorable district anyways. So you're likely going to have some phony baloney kangaroo court regardless. And, you're going to be exposed for being a liar and for obstructing justice. But, until the judge drops the hammer and sentences you to 5 years in prison, which is what you'd be facing, then, this is just the start. This is just a taste of what happened to Donald Trump and his associates. I mean, Rudy Giuliani, Kenny Chesebro, Jenna Ellis, it goes on, and Roger Stone. How many Trump officials did your party go after? And yes, I'm saying it's your party. I don't care about your denials. We all know that you're an operative for the Democratic Party. You certainly acted like it. You let Hillary Clinton off the hook. You started this phony Crossfire Hurricane investigation. And, it's fine. You're finally facing justice for the Russia hoax. So it couldn't happen to a better guy for that purpose. So like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us, and we appreciate your support.